everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Binman, and today you are tuned in for a 3 Ways Wednesday. While I am waiting for my exciting purchases from the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I wanted to make sure that I had another 3 Ways Wednesday based on the current season, which is summer. And I wanted to focus on something that has been a hot item this year, which is the market tote. Now, if I'm honest, a market tote or a woven bag or a tote bag in general is always really popular in the summer. This year, everyone's calling it a market tote, so that's what I'm calling it as well. But really, it's just any tote that is a little bit more colorful or that is woven or just reminds you of summer in some way. So this handbag, for me, it doesn't really translate into fall. It doesn't really translate super well into spring. This feels like a very summer bag. So I want to make sure that I am utilizing it and wearing it and exploring lots of different outfit options to wear it as much as possible in this season. So this is from Mercado Global. It is a tote, a market tote. Call it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Mercado Global is really interesting because they are on the sustainability side. And I love that they have a partnership with Levi's. They reuse old Levi denim and create handbags, a new product out of them. So if this color scheme isn't really for you, they have a huge website where you can get lost and just have fun playing with color and seeing if there's anything that jives with you a little bit more. But this is the one that I chose. And I chose it because it was a little bit more fun, it was a little bit more colorful, and it was a little bit more casual. Usually when I purchase handbags, or lately, it's been leather, it's been in a neutral, and it's been like very obvious how to pair it with other things. And I thought I just wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. It wasn't crazy expensive, and it just felt like a good buy. And honestly, it has been. It's been really fun to kind of mix and match with other things as well, even though it is colorful. But I know from experience that sometimes buying a colorful bag or something outside of your comfort zone can kind of throw you in a little bit of a loop. And you feel like, how am I supposed to pair this if you purchase it for one specific outfit, which is exactly what I did. I purchased it for a very specific outfit, a very specific vibe, and then I realized that I wanted to wear it so much more than just with one outfit, which you always should. So it was a dare. It wasn't an impulse buy, but it was definitely a dare for me and kind of a push to get me out of my comfort zone. So I have personally found that because this is more on the casual side, I do like to wear it with more casual things, but I also like to wear it with that high-low dressing or sophisticated and casual dressing, that juxtaposition going on. This bag is very casual. There's nothing sophisticated or, you know, upper level elevated about it. So what makes it special is that when you are wearing something that feels a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more elevated, this can be a great way to just kind of balance out that outfit without taking it into that corporate world. Unless that's where you work, and then you probably should wear this only on the weekends. So outfit one is the one that I'm wearing right now. I have basically created a jumpsuit with 2 separates. So just kind of a side note, even though this is a focus on the bag, I just want to talk about the ease of jumpsuits really quick because I'm also featuring an actual jumpsuit later on in outfit 3. If you don't know where to start with a handbag or with a shoe or anything that you really, really love and you just don't know where to start, take a color that is in the actual item and then just go head to toe in that and then start adding in your personal touches. And all of a sudden it just starts to work. So I'm wearing a tank top, a woven tank top from Faherty. I'm wearing Michael Starr's wide leg pants. They're kind of like ankle length. So it works really well with a heel. And I've paired it with, I've kept it very kind of elevated. elevated but casual because the materials that I'm wearing are not, they're not wool, they're not cashmere, they're nothing fancy. Everything is woven, everything is a jersey, it's a twill, but the shapes feel a little bit more elevated. So we already have a little bit of that play, that juxtaposition between the high and the low. I'm grabbing my Dolce Vitas in this kind of wave pattern, which I feel mimics a lot of the extra textures that I've added with the bag and also the scarf. The scarf is from Treasure & Bond, and even though I usually wouldn't go for a similar size pattern, I think it works because the scarf is on more of that monochromatic scale. I'm basically, again, wearing a navy jumpsuit, and then I've added in a little bit of extra texture because the texture of the top and the texture of the pants is pretty similar. So I needed another layer of interest, otherwise this outfit falls a little flat for me. So we've added in a little bit of interest with the woven detailing of the scarf plus the actual stripe. There's a couple different size stripes going on here, which I do think plays nicely with the couple different size stripes over here. Again, we've got blue on blue on blue, so no color at all. I've added a little bit of color, turquoise, wood, and then my middle bracelet just has like all of the colors, but it's very, very minimal, but everything is talking to each other and nothing is fighting. This is definitely more on the dare side because you are mixing those patterns. But again, I think it still works because the blues complement each other. There are blues in the straps, and then you have those pops of the corals, and you've got a little bit of pop in your bracelet, and everything else is very neutral. Where are you wearing this to? I think this is a great one just for every day. You can do anything in this. You're wearing pants, you can be on the floor, you can pick up your kids, you can do the drop-offs, you can definitely be business casual as long as it's okay to show your shoulders, and you are pulled together, but again, it's not corporate feeling. So it's elevated every day, and you have, again, that nice play of the high and the low dressing. So that is outfit one. Outfit two is definitely the most casual version of what you can pair together. So I'm kind of taking the idea of a navy jumpsuit and doing a similar thing with shorts. So for me, rompers have not really been an option this year because they felt really, really short. And I know proportionally that works visually really nice, but I like a longer short because I am bending down so much and I am sitting on the floor. It just feels more appropriate and it just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. So I am recreating rompers in slightly different ways. I'm taking the Ella shirt in a really bright cobalt blue that just reminds you of summer. This is another one of those things that is just like, it screams summer. Yes, you can definitely wear this in the spring with white denim. You might be able to translate it a little bit into fall, but it is definitely warmer weather, so it's a great time to wear this shirt. It's gauze, breathes beautifully, and washes up really, really nicely, of course, because it's rails. I've paired it with, instead of going like cobalt blue on cobalt blue, I paired it with the pork chop short from Cut from the Cloth, and I think it's really fun. Again, it's a longer short, which I really like, so everything is very casual. I've added in a personal silver necklace, and then I've added in the Mercado Global bag, which has those pops of coral and black in there, and that just really pops against the blue because there is a little bit of that cobalt blue in the handle as well. Even though we're kind of going denim on denim, they're slightly different colors. I think it totally works. Plus, there's a lot of like knotting details. So if you didn't know that it was like reused denim, I don't know if that would kind of be your first thought. You might just think, oh, it's a textured cloth instead of denim on denim. So I think it's a really fun vacation look. What kind of shoes and what other accessories are we wearing it with? Because this is kind of a vacation or just knock around kind of a day vibe, I did want to elevate it a little bit with a jewelry. So I'm wearing a statement ring from Evereve. I've kept on the same bracelets from look 1 because I like that color play with the bag as well. And then, you know, you're not going to have your bag with you at all times. So it's really important, if the bag is a statement piece, can your outfit work on its own, or do you have to have the bag to make the outfit work? If you have to have the bag to make the outfit work, you might want to rethink how you're putting your outfit together, because again, you're not going to be carrying around your bag all day, and you want to feel really good with the bag and without the bag. It's like the same thing with the jacket. The outfit has to look good without the jacket, has to look good with the jacket. I'm going to elevate it even more by grabbing my Dolce Vita poly lace-up sandals in the gold. Now I'm wearing a silver necklace, and this gold isn't a yellow gold. It is kind of that Gilver, as Rachel would say, which is silver and gold mixed together. And they're far enough away from each other that I think it definitely works. I like going with the necklace rather than giant earrings, because if I do have the bag, everything's kind of right here, and it felt like if I put in the earrings, it was just a little bit too much. But I'm also more of a necklace person rather than an earring person, so I say just go with whatever makes you feel most comfortable, and that is outfit 2. Outfit 3 is possibly my favorite one because it just feels so good on no matter what is going on with life. It just works and it feels really good. So this is the Scout jumpsuit from Evereve, and it's one of the first jumpsuits I got, and I just really love it. It has a button closure with covered buttons, so you can't actually see the buttons right there. It feels a little bit more dressy. It's in a tech fabric, so it works really well with like cooler to almost super hot temperatures. It has pockets and wide legs. You can absolutely dress this jumpsuit up, or you can create a little bit of juxtaposition with a casual market tote, and it's so chic. I've kept the same bracelets. I've kept my statement ring. I've added in these nickel and suede cork with gold speckle earrings, because this opening can come all the way up here, and just depending on how far you unbutton it, you can see a little bit of the neck. I've tried wearing this jumpsuit with a necklace before, and it just doesn't really read very well. But an earring, I think, is just so chic, and it goes with the vibe of the jumpsuit itself. If you want to keep this on the more casual side, like maybe running errands, actually maybe going to the market, I would grab these slide-ons from Sam Edelman. I think, again, it's creating that tension between elevated and casual, and I think that's really cool. If you are going somewhere like work and it needs to be that business casual, then grab a Dolce Vita, grab a heel that feels really comfortable, and that can be really chic as well. Again, always remembering if you need like a sweater or a jacket to cover your shoulders, and following those guidelines as well. So that is outfit 3. Thank you guys so much for watching this 3 Ways Wednesday. This one was really fun because we don't often talk about handbags on a lot of channels actually, and how to style them with clothes. Because sometimes, if we're honest, we do buy a handbag thinking that we're going to wear it all the time, and then we come home and we're like, wait, what do I style this with? So I think it's a great exercise to take a handbag that maybe you're not using as much and see what all the outfits that you can create, finding that tension between the elevated and the casual, and putting your special spin on it. So I do fashion videos every Wednesday, beauty videos every Friday, and on Mondays tackling specific edits and travel capsules to make your life a little bit easier, a little bit more glossy. So hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.